This is a quick review of the LG LS325600 television. Let's have a look at some of the connections available on this model. You've got 3 HDMI, 2 at the back and 1 on the right, which is handy for things you only plug in occasionally. 1 times USB, 1 SCART. A component and an RGB PC in. You also have your local area network or Ethernet connection here, plus a digital optical audio out. The AC power outlet is almost hidden over on the left, and the freeview aerial connection over on the right. You should note that the digital audio that comes in through the HDMI connections is not output through the SCART socket, but everything that comes via the freeview aerial socket is output through the SCART socket. The remote has the usual functions that everyone would expect on today's devices, which is a bit too complicated to go into here, although I will show you some of its functions when we get on to examining the picture quality available on this television. Let's fire it up so you can have a look. This is it recorded in quite difficult conditions with a bright light source behind it and using its intelligent sensor function to maintain optimum picture quality. The volume's quite a snazzy little graphic. You just go round and round the circle until you get it to a level that you're happy with. Now we're looking at the picture in the evening with the blame down and the automatic intelligent sensor adjusting the picture according to the ambient light in the room. This is an HD channel from a Virgin TiVo box. Remember when judging the picture that this video was taken on a half HD 720 compact camera, so it isn't showing the full HD 1080 quality. This is the standard definition signal from a Virgin TiVo box. And now we'll change the input here in this screen to the freeview signal, which on this television is only available in standard definition, but as you can see it's quite good quality, not too much of a drop from the high definition signal. This screen is where you choose between whatever devices you have connected to your television.
Gateway to Italy's Hollywood, the Cinecittà movie studios, now under occupation.
Now we've returned to the TiVo box signal, where I'll try and show you some of the menu functions. And this is the high definition TiVo box signal. A click on the settings button on the remote brings up this main menu where you can adjust various settings such as picture, audio, off time and so on. I've gone into the picture one here, and in there you'll find an advanced control that gives you quite a lot of options on customizing the picture to your own satisfaction. You can save 2 versions of your personalized settings for recall later on. These will be saved under the choice Expert Mode 1 and Expert Mode 2.
Action in a TV show being shot.
If some modes are unavailable when you're looking through the lists, that's because of whatever picture mode you have selected. Some picture modes disable some of the choices available, and other picture modes allow you the full range. In this case, because I've got intelligent sensor selected, some of the other choices on the lists are not available to me. On the main graphical menu screen, you'll see a red button on the bottom right, and it's labelled Customer Support.
Lighting engineers and others fear that their jobs are at risk.
Pressing the red button on the remote brings up this screen where you can access the user guide and run a couple of sound and picture tests. Selecting the user guide allows you to look through the various functions that your television is capable of. You don't have to go all the way through the main menu to change some settings. They've put a quick menu button on the remote that lets you change the functions that you might want to alter the most often, like sound for cinema, sport, games, or picture aspect ratio and so on. Here you can also access any personalised settings that you've saved in the Expert 1 and 2 choices. I haven't covered every function that this television has to offer. It has got a picture wizard that helps you set screen sharpness and contrast to suit your particular individual viewing conditions, but I hope what I have done is help you decide whether this is the model TV you want as against the other options in this price range. Happy viewing.